morning, everyone. Welcome to Thrive Again. I'm GAD Levy Golan. Thank you for joining me for 60 minutes of moving chi in our body, and not just in our body, but also around our body. Let's get acquainted with the space around us. Cha, 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 cha. We're surrounded by wonderful air. Let's hold the sword and chop the air. Chop, 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 chop. And follow your fingers all the way up so you activate your neck muscles and the upper spine. And slow down and take it backward. Cha, 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 cha. And same exercise of chop the air, but in slow motion. So in slow motion, slide sideways and rise. Slide your foot and rise. Inhale up, exhale down. And roll forward. Cha. Inhale up, pause, exhale down. Cha. Inhale, pause, exhale down. Cha. Cha. Carry a ball, and let's flip the ball. North pole to south pole. Meanwhile, your spine is rotating towards this knee, and the spine is spiraling down, rotating towards the other knee. In one direction, after a pause, we shall exhale, empty your lungs. Cha. On the way back, inhale. Cha. Expand the ball and contract. Expand and inhale, contract with an exhale. Yeah, bubbly hands, soft fingers, body soft and relaxed. Exhale, deep inhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Carry the ball again, expand it so the north pole is over your ear. behind your ear, and as the back hand moves, the front mirrors it. Lion plays with the ball. Cha, cha, cha. Keep watching your rising hand. So detach your eyes from me and the screen and just look at the rising hand until it disappears. And the next hand pops up down here, rising. Look at it and it disappears. That is a very important suggestion, well, guidance, because when we lock our eyes, we release a lot of free IQ in our brain to look inwards into our body and what this energy of this body weight of this arm, what does it do when it penetrates my body here? If you start to track this flow of chi with your rising hands and flowing back into the body, you'll feel flow here, washing your kidney with the body weight of your arm and shoulder penetrating and going towards your kidney. Now you can't see this energy clearly if you're looking away from your hand. You must be looking at your palm. If you're looking at your palm, you release space in your brain, in your IQ, in your mind, and you look at this energy at the back, and then you look at it here at the front. When this hand comes out next to my liver, see how the liver sliding forward, and now the liver slides back, slides forward, slides back, and I'm massaging my own liver. You are massaging your liver. You're sending blood flow from your heart to your liver. You're sending oxygen and all the good nutrients. So you're sending nutrients to a specific organ where you direct your intention. And as the saying goes, in simple Chinese to English, Yi moves the Qi. Yi is intention, or more explanatory is where the mind goes, the Qi energy flows. So we are washing now. I'm washing my stomach area, small intestine and large intestine. In this area. Let's massage it. Let's feel this area, our stomach. You know, they say we have another mind down in our stomach. We feel it when we eat something bad. It speaks immediately. So, and we're happy when we eat good food, right? But that usually is not when we awakened to feel the stomach mind. So now, going back to the lion place with the ball, I'm massaging. Look at this stomach stretching this way, and now it stretches that way. So we are now washing it from within, giving it a nice squeeze and massage. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. In both sides, left and right. Cha. And that is wonderful. Let's sit with a nice arch between our knees. Nice arch. Dip your hands in the water. The river flows all the way to your belly button. You push the river. Come out with an inhale. Dip your hands in the river and you push it. Inhale up. Pause. Exhale. Why is it so important to remember the pause? It's so important because that's what sets our mind in nowness, in here and now. If we just tell our mind, inhale, exhale, the mind gets bored very quickly because it does it automatically from the moment they cut our umbilical cord. But if we remember the pause, they call it monkey mind. The monkey jumps to future and past, and in order to sit it in the present moment, you give it a banana, and the banana is the pause. It means you are thinking, your mind is with what's happening right here, right now. Fully present. And then it can enter the flow, the chi flow zone. This wonderful state of mind when we are meditating in motion. Meditation in motion. Okay, feet at shoulder width, and let's bounce the heels. Release those muscles that worked hard in the big arch. Leave the ankles on the ground and keep bouncing the pulse into your shoulders. Now relax your shoulders into the shoulder caps and push outside. The same pulse that comes from your feet goes out from your fingertips and your palms and your wrist joint. And lift it up. Feet together. Cha. Let go. Swing those arms. Cha. 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 Okay. Now, pay attention to my spine. As I do that, that's my tailbone, will be here. When I go one direction, I try to come with my spine all the way over that heel. And when I change and the other wrist goes up, I'm coming over that heel. So I'm drawing an arch between my heels. That is a very important arch. That is a very important arch because many of our Qigong movements, when we want to equalize left and right, are working with that arch. For example, if you see the hula hoop down here, my heels are on that arch and I go from here to there. And let's do it now with this movement, but we'll do it with many movements. Flow like bicycling, pedaling. Let's go the other way. Let's take another exercise that we're very familiar with. Hands in the clouds, watching the clouds, and again follow my spine and see how it goes from one heel to the next heel. Shift your body weight and turn. Shift your torso. Shift your spine. Spine is turning and your eyes are on the clouds. You come to a stop and roll forward. The arms float back to water level. Pull them back into the body and use the body weight, the weight of the arms and hands to go with gravity through your body, opening channels, opening the meridians, the chi flow meridians, to go all the way down to the ground. Inhale up. Pause, exhale down. Pause. Yes, you are here and now. Cha. A Thursday after Independence Day in Israel. Cha. limitations have been open mostly. We are free to move. So let's move forward and back. And that's a rolling forward, but now let's roll it back. That's where the big fun is. Because we brought a lot of energy, a lot of body weight from the arms into our own body. And now we let it flow back to gravity through the front foot. Roll back and release. We roll back with an inhale. Release with an exhale. Change legs. And roll back. And release. One more time. And release. Let's gather Qi, this profound resource from the ground, from earth, and pour it into your body. It's an immense resource. Pour it into your body. It's a combination of gravity, the gravitational force, together with the oxygen you breathe in. You let it flow into your body. These two, 1 + 1 = 3, right? Oxygen and gravitational force. 1 + 1 = 3. Flow with it. Let's gather Qi and release. Gather Qi and release. And the tiger, symbolizing our inner power, self-confidence, self-esteem, climbing up the mountain, sits there stable as a mountain. Qi expand, and you drop down like waterfalls back into the ocean of Qi. The tiger comes out of the cave, climbs the mountain, sits on the mountain still, with confidence, with stability. He's stable as a mountain. And flow down like waterfalls. Well, tiger now, gather Qi. This way, gather Qi. And release. Expand. Drop down your body weight. Rise. And release. Qi expands, drop down. Gather Qi from down there. Drop. Tiger says, here I am. And now climbs the mountain. and roar. Pivot your heel, sit on that foot, release. Gathering chi, climb the mountain, and release. Excellent. Let's take another pattern. Start with the bow and arrow. Bow and arrow. We stretch the physical body, musculoskeletal, and release. We activate our eyes. It's visual energy, light waves onto a target. We look at our target and release, let go. So that's the second energy after the musculoskeletal. It's optical energy. We take a deep breath in and release it all at once. That's the breath, the cardiovascular energy. Your heart and lungs, yeah? Number 3. Number 4, your mind is focusing on that target. Point at the target, aim and shoot and see how you hit it spot on, 100%. At the bull's eye. That's energy number 4, it's mental. Energy number 5 is those dopamine, serotonin, the neurotransmitters. The neurotransmitters are released when we sigh. Naturally, it's parasympathetic. But when we are releasing our arrow with a sigh, that's a 5th energy that's released into our body. And now all these energies into one. Spot on. Fake victory works. Hit the target in the bull's eye and rejoice. Yes, I did it. Aim and celebrate. Aim, shoot, and celebrate. Okay? So all these energies are merged into one. The body moves as one. But what did we do? We created harmony with all these systems, cardiovascular, musculoskeletal, neurological, and optical, all becoming one. Let's work on the oneness. Oneness, one world, one breath. So, nice round. Outside, in. Inside, out. Let's place both hands at the bottom of our pelvis, and we do the circle. We do the circle in order to find its center and drop our body along this infinite center line. Infinite center line that comes to our body from up above, from infinity above, through the crown, cuts through the body, leaves us at the perineum, go down into earth, penetrates earth, go into the abyss below earth. So infinity above, infinity below, and we are now becoming one with the infinite vertical center line, the midline of our body. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We calibrate. Let's do the other side. center. Center. And we're riding the wave along the vertical center line. Line of infinity cuts through our body. Reach infinity above. Sink down to infinity below. Deep inhalation up. Long exhale down. Body soft and relaxed. Feel gravity operates inside you. Okay, now let's work with the center line, what's called frontal center line. Because we want to take that midline that we now worked on and work on it in this pattern. Just like the wheel is turning, but the wheel has a center line. If I'll put it this way, it won't roll straight, right? It wants to fall. But if I balance it and send it, it would go in one line. So same thing, we want our vertical energy, although we work on a circle, to be centered. Be centered. You see the stick in front of me? I want it to be centered. So it's circular, yet round, and yet straight. A circle and a straight line. It's so important because it, again, calibrates, sharpens our intention. And who follows the intention? If not, the chi energy, right? Let's do the other side. It's all round and straight at the same time. Now we'll work along that line. Looks horizontal, but we're going to turn one time to the right, one time to the left with the same circle. Pivot your heels. So it's some sort of an 8-figure rising, sinking. Rise and sink. Can you see the 8 shape? With 2 circles, one here and one there, but they're connected. They're connected in a diagonal here. That's the bottom of this circle, going up to the top of that circle, and sink down. Elbow up, sinking down. This elbow up, sinking down. Eventually, we want to create we want to pair joints that work together. Let's see them. It's the wrist and the ankle. It's the elbow and the knee. And it's the shoulder and the hip joint. So when we're coming up and then down, we want to make sure that our elbow sinks exactly towards our knee. Now we are pairing them. We're pairing them. That means the body moves as one. That means we gain quite a lot of unity there. Okay, so rise, elbow up, sinking down towards the knee. And don't forget the 8 shape. The 8 shape. Just turn your heels to turn around. To go the other way, you turn the heel first. And here is cloud hands once again. But this time cloud hands, we want to shift and turn. Shift the body weight and turn the pelvis, the torso, and come back diagonally. What we are now doing is we're drawing an H shape between our heels. With what? With our tailbone. Our tailbone is now going to draw a nice. How do I do that? When I come here, I lean. I come here, I lean. Now I'm drawing a nice 8 just below me with my tailbone. And why is that important? Because that would put you on the flow of an H shape horizontal and straight into the zone. So lean back and turn. Lean backward and roll down heel. Once you lean backward, like here, you roll down heel. It's moving effortlessly. Moving effortlessly like water downstream. Water flowing downstream. So nice to be like water. They're so disciplined that when you see them in a whirlpool on the northern hemisphere, they go in one direction, and when you go to Australia and you look at them flashing down in a circle, they go the other way. They're listening to the spin of the universe. This spin of 24 hours, scientists